Here, friend. A most strange fire has been seen outside the inn. Take care as you leave. Uh-oh. That does not sound good. So a new day brings new challenges. Apparently there's some sort of fire convergence. The kata merchants could not set up in the plaza outside because of the fire this morning. We were warned about coming elementals. This may be the first. Hello. And thank and say goodbye. And we are going to eat our breakfast as we always do every single morning. And as always, it is delicious. Let's go check out the fire, shall we? Fire sale today. I sell a real wood burned by a real fire elemental. Be the first one to block the owner of this. Wow, his stand looks like it seems better days. Fortunately, it doesn't let me see anything different about it. Hello. Hey boss, you come to the right place here. My name is Chicha, and you find yourself at the finest sand in all of Shapier. Make purchase. Sorry boss, all I got is a bunch of burnt out wood. I'm so glad we bought things from him before everything went up in smoke. What's the matter? You know, like a big deal, is it? Well, you don't have anything to sell. You just told me because your entire stand is ablaze. Oh, that's sad. Say farewell to Ali Chicha. Where should we go? We should probably go do our training first. Yes, Simba would love to watch us train. I totally agree with that. I like training with her because I can actually spend time on working on skills like dodge and parry, whereas, you know, out in the wilderness, I'm just trying to survive. Forgot to hit the num block. Can't move. Okay, there we go. She's not really attacking right now. Now she is. Whoa, as soon as I say that, she just unleashes a fury. Wow, she's being a lot more patient today. We'll stab there. Ah, I tried to parry. Didn't work. I'm trying to work on this parry skill because our parry is absolutely atrocious because we started out. Whoa! Where did that come from? She is not playing around today. She must have heard about the fire elemental and is really, really upset. Whoa, a double attack. That was fast. Man. She is letting loose. Come on, watch for it, watch for it, watch for it. See, I'm trying to parry, it's just not working. There we go. Man, she's quick today. Really, really fast. I've never seen a fight like this. This is insane. It's like she is really, really taking her time to measure every single shot. Look at that recovery flip. Man, look at that. I can't. My fingers can't move that fast across the numpad. Critical hit. I just can't respond that fast to her movements. And that triple attack, I just can't do anything about it. The first one hits, I can't block, I can't move, I can't. Oh my goodness, she is just whooping on me today. There's a parry. There's just. Telling you, she is just insane today. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Okay, I waited for it and it still didn't work. Ah, you let me get to you with spear way too often. No duh. I be ghoul, you'd be plenty weak right now, and I'd be plenty strong. Well, if you be a ghoul, I would have like lit you up with my force bolt, and you would have been flying across the floor. So, no, I'm okay. Yes, I am. I'm a little bit salty at that last fight because she just demolished me. Golden hair, are you willing to take a dinar and risk a dinar and take the challenge? No, because last time we tried this, we failed over and over and over and over and. Let's go and see if Tariq has anything to say about this elemental. He's an apothecarian. We should also check Aziza because she's an elementalist. Ah, I did not notice you come in. Welcome back. If you see anything that interests you, let me know. Hello. Welcome. How may I be of service? Do you know anything about daily news? What is it you wish to know? Rumor? I have been told that the teeth of a dragon are very useful for components. Alright, so you're not saying anything new. And we can't tell you about anything. So let's go check Auntie Aziza. Auntie Az. Ah, I did not mean to go here. Wrong spot. Abandon ship. Abandon ship. We are not playing this game. No, we are not playing this game anymore. Sorry, that game is just really, really hard. Knock on door. And as always, we are going to greet before we sit down. Shall we have tea? Yes, we shall. Answer yes. And now we need to thank her. And see if she says anything. Do you know anything about daily news? Not familiar. So she also doesn't know anything. We may have to wait until the fire elemental actually shows itself because right now we're only feeling the oncoming storm, so to speak. So let's go ahead and say goodbye. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do anything, but our honor did go up somehow. I'm not really sure how. Our dodge and parry went up, which is great. We're also probably very tired. We should probably sleep. Sleep. Do not feel like an hour rest. I really wish the Quest for Glory 1 sleep mechanic was here where you could sleep a short amount of time instead of all day. And I really don't know if I want to go out today because we don't need scorpions. And the only thing we can really get is brigands. Although we could do some exploration. I do know there is a couple places we could actually go. So let's go to the left. And we're just going to walk. Because if we meet a brigand, we definitely want to fight. If we meet a Saurus, we may want to fight. I don't know. That thing is really, really tough, but we're a lot stronger now. If we meet a scorpion, we're definitely going to want to run. And the reason is because the scorpion gives us nothing anymore. Here we are. This is our griffin friend. The griffin looks like a cross between a lion and an eagle. It seems to be sleeping. Now, if you don't care about honor, then feel free to do anything you want to this griffin. However, if you bother this griffin in any way, at least in the original this was true, I don't know about the remake, but if you bother him in any way, then later on in the game, you're not going to have an option to get a special event. So we're going to ignore the griffin. We could levitate up to him to take one of his feathers, or if you look here, there seems to be a feather. You can see part of a feather sticking out from under a rock near the cliff base. You need a lot of strength for this, and our strength is 85. We may have enough. We do. The rock was heavy, but you managed to move it off the feather. You pick up a large feather and put it away. And we're at 146. Or, alternatively, what I believe you could do is you can come over here. You can levitate. Levitate goes real fast. And you can pluck. But among the griffin's feathers, you choose the nice looking one and pluck it. However, as you can see, the griffin, formerly peaceful and content, now unhappy and upset, leaves the scene. So that does not work if you want to avoid the griffin. I think there was a way to maybe even move the rock with magic. You didn't manage to fetch anything. Is there a way to move this with magic? Open. Nope. What other spell could do it? Force Bolt? Whoa. We just hurt ourselves because we ricocheted off a rock. Is there any way to move this with magic? I would think fetch would work. You cannot manage to fetch a feather with such a large... Okay, I guess we can't. So we're just going to have to brute force it. And it does make sense because the special event you get is tied to the fighter class. So it makes sense that you have to use the fighter way of doing this. As a thief, you use a magic rope to climb up. As a mage, you use levitate. But both of those ways disturb the griffin, which means you're locked out of any special event. Hello, Mr. Brigand. Ha 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 ha. Boom. We just, like, destroyed that brigand. Fantastic. Our force bolt is amazingly strong. We found 5 dinars, which is great. If we can find more of these brigands, that would be fantastic because they are such good source of money. By the way, how powerful is our force bolt? It's now 178. Really, really powerful. Don't forget, we started the game with out force bolt. We had to buy it and it was 50 skill. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wander the desert and just look for some fight. So wandering around the desert, we accidentally got lost after we killed like 4 bandits. It was a lot of fun. But we actually got lost and a scorpion showed up and I had to run away. And we stumbled upon this guy. Totally by accident because I had no idea where I was going. I thought it would have to restore my game because we got abandoned out here. But we found this little dervish guy. If fire burns too bright, put damper on lamp. Well, hello. We can get some water. As you can see, we're still running because we were running from that scorpion. Because I don't want to mess with scorpions. Let's go ahead and refill our water flask too. Looks like we did it at the same time. Hello. Great. Man who is always polite finds many people to help him. Who are you? Wise man learn much by saying little. Do you know any news? Compass is like desert Bedouin. Both bear news from all directions. This is really cool. If you ever look at a compass, there's a lot of ways to memorize the locations on a compass. News is one of my favorites because it's north, east, west, south. I love to use this in D&D games or Pathfinder games when I play. So when I'm a DM, I'll throw in a puzzle where it's this gibberish sentence, but all the N-E-W-S's are all capitalized and all the other letters are lowercase. So therefore the party has to know that you have to follow the directions based on a cardinal directions, which is great. I love that. Peanuts? Once you start, it's very hard to stop. I thought that was true about Pringles. Rumor? 3 men can keep secret if 2 are dead. That's nice. Beard? Difference between beard and world is one whirls around tree, the other whirls around me. Talking about Shapier. Land of Shapier, like rainbow. Very colorful and always something new. The kata? Kata like dervish, content to sit in sun and think. Fountain? Where all men share, no man thirst. What about the Adventurers Guild? Adventurer is one who has no home, but is never homeless. Has no help, but is never helpless. That's a really cool line. I like that. What do you know of Aziza? One who watches world whirl by sees many things. And our money changer, Dinarzard? A trader knows the value of a coin. Talking about coins. All that glitters is not gold. Not all that is gold is for the taking. Astrologer? Man who seeks future in stars. Find business looking up. Oh, that's funny. I like that one. I don't want to ask about Thieves Guild. Talk about the WIT. Wizards sit and study problem while a hero solves it. Indeed. Palace? Beggar in street happier than prisoner in palace. Talk about the Sultan. A ruler who knows his people as his own hand. I've heard a lot of really nice things about the Sultan. I would like to meet him. Talk about the desert. A wise man can survive where a fool will perish. The oasis? Oasis, like wise men saying, because both seem shallow, but both are very deep. Huh. What about the monsters? Monster is as monster does. Jackman. Jackman is like sardines, always goes in packs. Brigands? Man who steals purse gets thrashed. Indeed, we have trashed a lot of brigands today. Scorpion? Man who jokes with Scorpion gets it in the end. It's talking about the tail, makes sense. Pterosaurus? The pterosaurus is like man in desert, very fond of lusosaurus. And ghouls. Ghouls give fighter the cold shoulder. I can only imagine how difficult it is fighting a ghoul as a fighter, considering that the more the ghoul hits you, the more stronger it gets. What about Wazir? When laws made without justice, men live without freedom. Freedom. Freedom like temper, only valued when lost. Well, thank you for all your help. Farewell is like footwear, well worn, but to the point. I think we're also supposed to get part of his beard too. You take a small piece of the dervish beard and put it carefully away. That's for later. I still don't know how to get back though. I think what happened was I accidentally crossed the divisor line and I ended up moving one screen over and I got lost. I don't know how we were lucky enough to find him. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get ourselves back to Shapier. I don't know if we saved. I'm just saying because that's what you do in adventure games. What's this? It's a golf flag. Whoa! Persian golfer. Rats 2401. So I'll just randomly exploring the Astral 2402. While just randomly walking back and forth up the desert, we found a golfer who's stuck in a sand trap. I mean, this playing golf here probably isn't the best idea. I've actually been walking up and down maybe 30 screens now without a fight. The last scorpion fight went really well. As you can see, we did kill the scorpion. Actually pretty easy. And then as soon as we killed the scorpion, another scorpion immediately showed up. And then we found nothing. So we're going to go inside. Just call this a wash. And what we'll probably do is we could always... Good day, Effendi. Indeed. We could always practice our thief skill to increase all our other stats while we wait for sunset. Because what I want to do is I want to go at night so we could find some ghouls or jackmen, you know, try to increase our monies a bit more. We do have plenty of mana potions at the moment. We have 11, 5 stamina, 4 healing. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to spend time picking our nose. Okay, so our pick locks has gone up quite a lot, as well as our intelligence, agility, and vitality. Our health is not perfect, but it's good. Our stamina, again, not perfect, but good. Our mana is very decent. And even though it says the night is still young, there's maybe a little graphical bug because the blazing stars take on new meanings in the desert Shapier. It's not fully transitioned to night just yet, but I'm pretty sure that it will get night pretty quickly. You can see the screen is actually starting to darken a little. It's very subtle, and you can see the hand and Saurus starting to appear. I kind of like the slow transition. All right, we got ourselves into a fight. I really should have cast reversal first. Get away from that skull before it blows up. Look at that force bolt. By the way, our force bolt was 2 shot in brickings earlier. And now our force bolt just 3 shot a ghoul. How impressive is that? That's one thing I absolutely love about this game, is the fact that you can actually see your character get stronger and stronger and stronger as the game goes on. It's so satisfying of a thing. And I really love this transition. Look, you can see the stars starting to appear. It's not instantaneous. It's a gradual thing. That's kind of cool. Actually, that's not kind of cool. That is really cool. What do we got this time? We got a bunch of jackmen. Let's go ahead and save, because I want to take on these jackmen the right way this time. Right, we need a kick, right? Kick, kick, kick. That's not kick, that's dazzle. There we go, that's kick. Stop doing that. It's really, really hard because right now I'm kind of stuck in a corner and I can't cast my magic. Okay, there's one down. I need to get out of this corner really, really badly. Okay, who's gonna attack next? That guy is. Okay, let's move out of the corner. Oh, look at that force bolt. Almost one-shot him. All right, there's a dead jackman. That's two. All right, who's next? Pop, pop. Ah! I'm telling you, these guys are really, really annoying. Alright, there's another dead one. No, he's not dead yet. There he is. Now he's dead. The way these guys interrupt you. And plus, they can also jump over your spells. Which kind of stinks. Alright, there we go. Down to the last one. We got this. Just a one-on-one match, and we got the advantage. We out of magic? We're out of magic. Except for Dazzle, which did nothing. Alright, we can finish this off. We got more weapon skill than he does, and a lot more stamina. I almost feel sorry for these guys due to this sound they make. Haha! You have bested the Jackman. Woohoo! What a fight. You find 5 dinars. You find 5 more dinars. Find 5 dinars. So the monsters are dead both. Wait, I can only get 1 out of these guys? Our health is low. Our mana is almost completely depleted, but we do have potions. So we're gonna chug a healing potion. And we're gonna chug 2 mana potions. I may say, well, 2 mana potions is a lot. But we just got 15 dinars, which fully pays off a mana potion. That's pretty good. We see the 2 constellations up top now. Very, very bright. Looks beautiful. We know we're on the right path because the source is here and the hand is here. As soon as we flip the screen, these change. So we know that this is not the right way to go. It's a lot easier to travel in the desert at night due to the constellations being there to help you out. And we're going to take down this ghoul. Forgot to use Force Bolt. Thankfully, he dodged back, and then he hits with some goo. You need to keep moving from that skull. You do not want to step onto that. Oh, there we go, there we go. We got it, we got it. Ghoul's body clatters to the ground. I wonder how many ghoul claws the guy will take. I can only imagine there's probably a maximum. But we got more ghoul claws, which is fantastic. What did he give us, like 40 dinars for the last ghoul cars that we got? Which was just amazing. I really would like to fight another pack of Jackalmen because those guys are so much fun to fight. Here's another ghoul. Ah. Oh, it just spit at me. Just spit at me again. Then shut up, Flame Wave. He is not giving me any time to rev up on my spells. It's actually really, really smart. I swear, it's like the game learns Wow! What the heck was that? What? He just disappeared. What? Alright, I'm calling shenanigans on that fight. Man, that was ridiculous. We got some Jackalmen. Wait, some Jackalmen? Or one Jackalmen? I don't think I've ever seen a Jackalmen fight by himself. Where'd all your friends go? I mean, that was basically equivalent to fighting a brigand. But hey, you know, 5 dinars is... It's almost the exact same thing as fighting a brigand, so that's not so bad. On our way, we have a ghoul. Last time we fought a ghoul, I don't know if I left in the video or not, but he totally demolished us. He gave us no time to cast a single spell, and then he blinked through one of our spells and bum rushed us and demolished us. This time, though, we got the better of him because I quickly cast Force Bolt. I didn't wait to rev it up like I did last time because, like I said, last time he gave us absolutely zero opportunity to do anything. He just kept knocking us back, hitting Flame Wave. Then he blinked through one of my Force Bolts and came at us with melee attacks and just decimated us. Just imagine us dying a very horrible, slow death. That's basically what happened. What do we got? Please not a Scorpion. All right, we got Jackalmen. We are hurting a bit though, but there's only 3 of them. So I'm pretty confident. Since there's only 3, we can handle this. Especially when we're 2-shotting them. Goodness gracious. Unfortunately, he jumped over our Force Bolt. Stop interfering. You'll get your turn in a second. Alright, there's 2 down. Oh, the way these guys can jump over your spells is infuriating. Because I'm so used to the original game where you can't do that. We are completely out of magic. But we got good old slice and dice. Oh, he's not dead yet. Poke, poke, slash. And they are down. 3 dead bodies all in a row. Let's hope they both had some money. 4 dinars, 28 centimes. 3 dinars, 8 centimes. And 6 dinars. So we got 2 ghoul claws. A bunch of Jackalmen fights. I would call that a very successful night. So now we're just going to go deplete our... Yeah, we're getting away from that Scorpion without a doubt. Or I'm going to go practice our thief skills, waste all our stamina, and then I will see you guys in the morning. Well, this is interesting. So I came back at night, and Shema and Shamin are actually sitting down at the table. Good evening, hero friend. Unfortunately, the kitchen is already closed, but if you are thirsty, we'd be honored to share some of our herbal tea with you. That would actually be kind of cool. I've never seen you guys like... Oh, hello. Talk about adventures, talk about kata, bottoms up. Talk about adventures. You tell Shamin and Shema about your hometown of Willowsby. It sounds like a very nice place to live. Of course, such places are hardly suitable for adventurers who wish to be heroes. Talk about kata. You asked Shamin and Shema about how and why they came to Spielburg. This month, it is exactly a year ago since the old Emir Vizier vanished and his successor drove our people away from the home. When the fate of our kinsman reached the Sultan, he immediately sent his army to set this injustice right. Unfortunately, his men never reached the gates of Shapier, or Vizier. As they crossed the desert, a storm of sand came up out of nowhere and decimated the troops. The Sultan did not think this was a coincidence. There was talk that the storm was magical in nature and was conjured up. The Sultan has always been deeply concerned about the situation, but has not sent any more men for fear of losing them also. All he has been able to do is shelter those who fled or were driven from the city. The home of the kata was now resting on a prophecy that foretold the restoration of the city at the hands of a hero. I just noticed, I think there were alternating dialogues, but I didn't notice. My bad. Sorry. Bottom up. Let us have a drink to our homeland then. May it have many more adventures in store for you, and much good fortune in store for us all. You spend a short time making small talk with your friends while sharing Shema's delicious herbal tea. Hero friend, Shema and I shall be retiring for the night. May you dream of all the adventures still waiting for you and the rewards that come from them. Oh, that was really cool. I like that. Oh, and he gives me a little bow too as he leaves. What good friends we have. Time for bed. Sleep until morning. What an adventurous day. Although, chances are, our adventure's about to heat up a bit, I am sure. Hello? Greet. And say goodbye. Hello, Abdullah Dewey is here today. A dreadful fire elemental stalks the plazas, burning all that it touches. Soon, Shapier will be swashed in flames. Hero, you must save us all again. Hero, please, take care of yourself. I worry for you. Don't worry, we got this, I think. Let's greet, thank, and say goodbye as always. Enjoy breakfast, and then ask Abdullah about the elemental. Good day, my friend. I trust you are finding your stay in Shapier interesting. There's always so much to do and so much to see here. Tell me about the daily news. Shapier is such an interesting land. Okay, well, tell me about the fire elemental. Living flames which seek to consume everything. We shall be burned to cinders like a sour steak left too long on grill. That doesn't sound good. Let's go see this fire elemental. Now, we do not have the items needed to destroy this fire elemental. Oh, wait. So under a different name here. Let's see what is 20. Ooh. Oh, hello. Watch out. Yeah, I know. This thing is like, look at it. It's just burning everything in sight. It almost looks like the fire elementals from the Heroes of Might and Magic series. You ever played those? Let's get out of here. So we have a fire elemental on the loose. Once again, talking to Aziza and the Apothecarian could probably help a lot. Maybe she knows something. Come and sit down. Indeed, first we're going to greet you, as is our custom. Shall we have tea? Yes. And I would also like to thank you, as always. Tell me about the daily news. Ooh, we got 2 new choices now. Elemental. Perhaps it would be well to show you, as well as to tell you about such things. There are 4 basic elements which make up the universe. Water, earth, air, and fire. An elemental is formed when magic shapes an element into a semblance of a living creature. Elementals are very powerful and destructive. They can be weakened on the contrary element, but they cannot be destroyed. Once weakened, the elemental can be captured. Once captured, the magical nature of the elemental can be used for helpful rather than harmful purposes. Contrary element. The contrary element or weakness of fire is water. The weakness of water is air. The weakness of air is earth. And the weakness of earth is fire. Weakening an elemental will force it to seek escape and thus be captured in a suitable container. Capture. An elemental trying to escape will be drawn to a container of an appropriate nature. If there is no container, then will either flee or dissipate and reappear elsewhere. A container can be created by choosing an appropriate receptacle for the element, such as a water skin for water. Once an elemental has entered the container, its magical essence will be retained. One who thus captures an elemental will have power over it to use as he pleases. Tell me about the fire elemental. Perhaps it would be well to show you as well as to tell you about such things. The essence of fire is hunger. As long as there is something nearby to burn, it will be able to move freely. It can consume the very bricks which make up the floor of the plazas. Until it is contained, it cannot be controlled. The weakness of fire is water, but the elemental of fire will avoid water by moving away from its source. Unless you find some way to drive or lure the elemental away from the open plazas, where there's much to burn, it can be into a more confined area. You will not be able to use water against it to capture it. Once it is captured and contained, it behaves as a magical flame. Thank you so very much. I'm gonna thank her again and say goodbye. So we learned a couple things there. We learned that we need to lure it away from this area. So let's go to the apothecarian. We have stuff to give him anyway. Ah, I did not notice you come in. Have you seen the fire elemental? It is magic of the most marvelous kind. So very beautiful, the dancing flames. If I but had such a creature at my command, the pills I could make. Let's say hello. And let's talk about the fire elemental. You ardently describe the fire elemental to Harik. Isn't it exciting? Of course. Some people don't appreciate its beauty. They actually want to get rid of it. Well, yeah. Of course. We want to get rid of it. Let's go ahead and give him our 2 ghouls. No, I actually have 6. Your valor in the face of the dreaded ghoul is impressive. My supply clause is almost complete, but I will yet purchase 2 more. You take the money and put it away. You're carrying more than your body can handle? Really? How much money do we have? 228 gold dinars. Holy cow, that's a lot of money. Now, I don't think he'll accept the scorpion tail anymore. My, you are the brave and fortunate one. I am now completely stocked with scorpion venom and can purchase no more tails. Here's your reward of 20 dinars. Oh, really? I thought you were already out. Excellent. We need to put some of this stuff away, like this right here. This is 180 quirks. I don't know how much that is, but we don't need it. Let's go ahead and buy some potions. Buy some mana pills. We will buy... Look at all that money. Man, we are just swimming in it. It's so wonderful. 12. Thank you for your patronage. Let's go ahead and buy 1 more healing pill. 7 will not work. How about 8? 8 does work. And another vigor pill. 440. How's that? Excellent. Got it for that too. Are we still encumbered? How do we tell right here? Yes, we are still encumbered. Oh, that's not good. When we have too much, we can barely walk. Tell me about the daily news. The fire elemental. Fire glowing in the very semblance of a man. A marvel to behold, and yet a deadly peril as well. To understand the fire elemental, you must know the flame. Tell me about the flame. Watch this. Yes! I love that yes thing. That's amazing. So see how the flame reacts to incense? Fire is attracted to the thing it burns because it is very vain. You know, incense would make quite a lure for the fire elemental. It would be very possible to lure the fire elemental away from the plaza using this incense, and where it is weak from hunger and water, capture it. That would be great. The incense is made from the finest frankincense. It should attract the flame as the moth is attracted to it. It is only 70 centimes. We should buy that then because we need a lure, don't we? Make purchase. Right there, incense. Let's go for 55. Very well. If it will save the city, you may take the incense. Yes. Now we can barely walk though. Oh, we forgot to say goodbye. And it's so hard to say goodbye when you're moving like that. Now there is a way for us to free up some inventory spot. And that is we can go to the inn. And we can go to our chest in our inn. We should get closer first. I'm trying. Oh my goodness. This is going to be so painful. Oh, look at the sign. The sign is burnt too. Welcome, hero. Yes, it is good to see me, but can you help me out here? I can barely move. Oh, this is so ridiculous. Oh, and our chest has to be way over there too. Look at us slowly shuffle our feet. Oh, the hero life. We need to increase our strength. I don't know how, but we need to. All right, so what are we going to put in here? We are going to put in our snow dome, our trash can, and probably our scorpion tail. You don't feel comfortable having that thing in your pack anyway. What else do we need to put away? I think that may be it. You're no longer overloaded. That's a load off your mind. Okay, so we have plenty of pounds now. 300. That really helped. Let's look at our stat sheet. Our health is almost nothing because we are so tired from moving around. What we'll need to do is use a couple of healing potions, or just one healing potion will be fine. And our mana is really low too. So let's go ahead and pop a healing mana potion. But also rest for 1 hour. That'll help. Now you may wonder, what happens if you don't destroy the fire elemental? Well, it actually gives you a couple days to do it. So if we sleep and do nothing, which is, you know, whenever I play the old Atelier games, I would always sleep for 90 days or something, you know, until the first mission is complete, just to see if I could get a trophy for it. Oh, and that doesn't look good. And everything burns. So you have 2 days to stop the fire elemental before everything goes up in flames, basically. Wow, it just fades to black. Environmental crisis. The city is destroyed. Great job, hero. And you may remember in our WIT training that we did, when we became a wizard instead of a hero, the city was destroyed. And you can see why the city was destroyed, because no one was here to stop the fire elemental. But we are here to stop the fire elemental, so let's go do that. Now what we need to do is we need to lure it first, as we were told. So we need to use the incense and lure it away from the... Okay, you have lure the fire elemental away from the plaza. Now you must try to weaken and capture it. Now, we have this lamp. Shiny brass lamp. Aladdin Lamp Company. You are carrying one. So what we need to do is we need to put the lamp on the ground. And then we need to force it into the lamp. And we do that by using its counter element, which is water. As you pick up the lamp and rub it, a small flame appears. When you rub it again, the flame goes away. You now have a magic lamp. You put the lamp safely away in your backpack. And we have saved the city. Da, 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 da. Woohoo! Now we still have 2 days to do whatever we want. Because again, you know, we had that window on... Well, we got a ton of honor for that. So what are we going to do? Well, the first thing we could do is go practice. And I will see... Oh, I actually like to show these because these are kind of fun. So I'll probably leave this in. And then after practicing, what we'll probably do is we'll train all day long. We really don't need the money right now. So using other spells instead of fighting spells may be a good idea. So I'm just going to spam other spells and picklock, of course. Because picklocking is very good. Come on, come on, come on. She's fighting patiently again today. I want to try to increase our parry and our dodge. Only problem is my parry skill is so bad. You can see me trying to parry. I mean, right there, that should have been a good parry, but it wasn't. It was a good jump. Oh, we got a parry. How about that? Come on. I really want to try to force her into a corner if I can, so she can stop moving around so much. She is so cautious now. Remember the first couple days we fought her? She wasn't like this. It's like she's just waiting for us to use an attack, and then as soon as we use an attack, she jumps on us. And yes, I am trying to parry those blows. I'm just not doing it. Oh, we knocked her to the ground. Hey, we got a critical hit off of a parry. Man, that parry is so hard to land, though. If you notice, our stamina does seem to go up occasionally as we just stand here and wait. The best way to beat her is not to rush her. Although the best way to beat her is probably not to try to parry. The best way to beat her is probably just to use the jump command to, you know, dodge, dodge, dodge. Later on in, I think it's Quest Roller 4, you actually get an or maybe Quest Roller 3, you get an acrobatic skill. Wow, that just hurt. And the acrobatic skill allows you to do various things like flips and tumbles. Makes me wonder why it wasn't in the original games, but they probably just didn't know about it, or they didn't have the resources to be able to put it into the originals. Man, that kip up that she does is wonderful. Couple critical hits there. I mean, one critical hit. No, stop with that 3 attacks nonsense. All right, we push her back. We're actually doing really, really good here. I don't know if we'll be able to win because we're fooling around too much with our parry skill, but we're doing really, really good. Well, there's a good parry. Back up. Don't want to get hit by the time. Oh, there's a good parry. That was not a good parry, and I can't do anything. When she does that triple attack, I can't do a dang thing. It's like she knew I was gonna parry her blow, so she stopped. There's a quick stab. Come on, parry. Oh, come on. Oh, that was cool. I'm sorry, but those exchanges were really, really cool. Got a couple critical hits there. Back up. I almost keep forgetting to back up. Try to parry that. Once again, try to parry. Knocked her down. She comes up. We back up this time. We're not going to get hit by that anymore. We're going to remember. That triple attack sucks so badly. Knocked her down. Back up. Try to parry. Failed. Knocked her down. Back up. This is a really close fight. We may actually win this. Come on. Knocked her down. Back up. Knocked her down. Back up. You're doing fantastic here. Almost got her. Almost. Good counters. Parry. Parry. Oh, sounds so amazing when it works. Critical hit. Yeah! You taught her a lesson. How about that? Oh, we did our little magical pose. That'd be enough for today. Soon you'll be giving me lessons. Oh man, what a fight that was. So intense. Should probably thank her. We can't thank her here. Woo-hoo-hoo. Wow. Great. And I don't think she has anything else to say, so we can just say goodbye. Woo-hoo-hoo. That was fun. That is amazing. That was a great fight. When we got into a rhythm where I would stab and she would go to attack and I would parry and stab and she would parry, man, those were just, whoo. After an hour's rest, you feel better. It is midday and our character sheet looks like this. Our strength went up a lot from that, which was great. Our parry is now 70. Really went up. Our dodge did not go up. We need to increase our dodge and our parry more. Our weapon use went up, which is excellent. Our luck even went up. I have no idea how luck works in this game, but I'm glad to see it go up. Whew. All right, I'm going to go waste a ton of magic and a ton of abilities. Sunset is now approaching. We had a lot of fun just throwing spells around like nuts. A matter of fact, we threw so many spells around and drank so many potions that we ran out of water in our water skin. That might have also been because the fire elemental was burning up the water in the skin, which could be possible. I'm not sure. I just know that we ran out. You'll see our magic is now capped at 200, our intelligence at 183, our vitality at 153. Our mana is at 197. I can only imagine this will be 200 once our intelligence makes 200. How did we increase our magic so quickly? It's because of open. Open only costs 2 to cast, and we brought this up to 137, which is an increase of about 80 points. We also increased detect, which is only 2 casts as well, to 105. Triggered 102. Dazzle 76. Fetch 76. Flame Dart 128. Force Bolt is 198. We didn't actually practice that, but it's still powerful. Reversal we brought up to 84. Now, a reversal spell was only 10 spell skill originally. And what's funny is the first time you use this, immediately after casting it, it says your reversal spell is wearing off. So this spell and this spell, it looks like the more you use it, the longer it's active, which is why it's good to bring these up. This is also really expensive to cast. So we went through a lot of pills just casting it. As you can see, we only have 9 pills left, but then again, we do have still 188 dinars. We have plenty of money to buy more pills. I must be sure to consult the astrologer about the fire elemental. It must certainly be a bad omen. Well, I'm almost confident, 100% confident that the astrologer will tell you horrible things. The supper tonight is sorrel stuffed with grapes and saffron rice and a honeyed rabbit. This is a specialty of Shapier, and I hope you will like it. I am sure we will. Thank you so very much for all that you do. You are just amazing. What a kata. You have a wonderful meal. After a meal like that, you feel like it will be a struggle even to make it to bed. But what the hey? You're a hero. You can do it. Now, we could go out hunting again tonight, but we're not going to. We are actually going to sleep. I forgot to say goodbye to Abdullah. I'm sorry. Let's sleep. No, I didn't want to sleep until evening. I want to sleep until morning. I didn't actually realize we could do that, though. That's one way to get to the evening without lockpicking. But then again, lockpicking is a really good idea to do. So as we start the next morning, this day will mostly be free, more than likely, because, you know, the fire elemental has been destroyed. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.